Angela's Stanton-King spoke with One America's Amanda Brilhanti about why she's running for office.
As we inch closer to the November elections, the goddaughter of Dr. Alveda King is running to represent Georgia's 5th District. Angela Stanton-King ran unopposed in the Republican primary for a seat held by the late John Lewis. King speaks openly about how she's rebuilt her life after facing adversity, making her a, quote, I candidate, and why she's now running for Congress.
So, I had spent some time in prison for a nonviolent charge back in 2004 and had ended up giving birth to my daughter chained to a bed with the sheriff watching. After that, she was taken right out of my arms 24 hours later. I was released from prison about 2 years later and had been on this journey to not only restore my life, but to also restore my community.
King was pardoned by President Trump and has spent 15 years working with her godmother, Dr. King, to create a nonprofit organization. She helped pass the First Step Act, has been a voice in the pro-life movement, and is helping transition disadvantaged persons back into society. After she was pardoned, she learned that Lewis was running without a Republican opponent.
Why not take my past experiences? Why not take all of this information that I've gathered over the years? Why not take the knowledge that I've gotten from school and my life experiences and just jump right into Congress and bring some much needed balance? So I'm standing before you today as someone that's completely restored and redeemed and the Republican nominee.
State Senator Nikema Williams has been chosen to replace Lewis on the ballot in November. But King says her focus is on her campaign, and it doesn't matter who the Democrat Party has chosen.
The bottom line is that Atlanta is now ready for real positive change, and everyone here is excited about voting here in November. And we want to make sure that we have laws in place that protect the innocence of children. Everybody wants to be so hush-hush now of what's happening, and we know that the president is in a huge fight against human trafficking.
Williams served as Vice President of Public Policy for Planned Parenthood, and as a pro-life advocate, King talked about her opponent's past with the organization.
The Democrats, their whole thing that they're screaming about now is, hey, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Well, if Black Lives Matter, then we know that Black Lives Matter even in the womb. So I think Ms. Williams has a lot of explaining to do for the position that she's held over the last decade with Planned Parenthood.
King is also letting people know where they can connect with her and learn more about her campaign.
At Stanton-King for Congress. And if you guys have any questions, you can send us an email at info@Stanton-King for Congress. And until then, they can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at @TheAngieStanton.
Amanda Brilhanti, One America News.